Got one for you. I got one for you. You know why I like doing this? I like doing this because we are interacting with one another. You are giving me ideas, and the feedback only just brings forth new questions where you even make me think about stuff. Let me plug this phone up because I don't want to lose no juice. Where you at, little plug? I'm telling you, y'all have me thinking. When I tell you, sometimes I don't know everything. I don't know everything, and y'all just helps me. Hey, the virtuous homesteader. Hey, you grow girl. I like your name. How you doing, you grow girl? You grow girl. I don't know, but I'm going to learn. How you doing? Kim Stage 52. I know it's late. Turf, man, why ain't you sleep, bruh? You just did a 2-hour video. I just got through watching Rhonda Moffat do a video. I caught the end of hers. I caught a couple of lives today. I'm jumping while I got the day off. I'm jumping in on everybody. It's live day today. And I'm trying to get, hey, Miss Crab, why ain't y'all sleep? That homemade wine. Bro, Farmer 76, what's up, my brother? Or may I say my cousin? What's up, cuz? How you doing, Pure Pondering? The whole natural perspective. Jacqueline Sanford, Can, how you doing? You caught your first live with Turf Therapy? That's my man. That's my man. You caught a good one. Hey, Rosa Jackson. Hey, Abdul, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Let me see, what's that? Homestead Inside Out. Thank you for all the latest videos. My husband is willing to listen to you. He stopped fussing about my purpose. Hey, tell your husband that I said thank you. Not just for listening to me, but listening to you. Because you're right. Because you're right. It's that simple. Listen, let me tell you something. Part of this is about that, what you just mentioned. Us fellas, we love our ladies. We love our ladies. We the king of the castle. But that don't make you always right, man. Right? Just because you the man of the house, the king of the castle, don't make you always right. Only a fool don't listen to good advice. I don't care where it come from. Only a fool don't listen to good advice. Okay? So I hear a lot about that, don't tell me what to do because I'm the man of the house. Only a fool don't listen to good advice. I don't care where it come from. It could come out of a doggone fortune cookie. Only a fool don't listen to good advice. Your wife give you some good advice. Me, you think Lady Laird don't be hipping me on the stuff? I just be like, that's why I got her to get her own channel so people don't think I'm some kind of doggone wizard or guru, and you can understand I get some of this these ideas, and what do they call it, serendipity, from my wife. She'll hit me with some quick knowledge while she eating a salad, and I just be looking at her like, what made you think that? Serendipity. A broke clock is right twice a day. There you go. So I'm on here tonight because I'm going to give a quick shout out. Tyrone Dunnigan canned 15 bean soup today. Let me tell you something. Sorry, my allergies is going at it. Listen, that's another reason we're here today. So I'm glad you said that. Hey, Ann Dale said, Lady Liz sprouts are awesome. Yes, they are. And I can't wait to get to them. Karen Guy, I've purchased my J1000 last night. A J1000. Jackery 1000. That's another reason we here tonight. I've been researching generator. My head is going to explode. I've been researching them for months, and I'm telling you, I still, I got a surprise for y'all at the end of this video. This one will not be long, I hope. I just brought a pressure canner, so trying to learn how to can. Please go over to my sister Homestead Heart. She's going to make it so simple for you. You will not be afraid. Trust me, she taught me. So I promise you, you want to go to a mentor with that, okay? It's not as hard as you think. And to be honest with you, what's up, S. Murray? To be honest with you, that's another reason we're here tonight. What's up, Rucker Homestead? Said canned chicken breast and thigh legs. Look, look, look. I brought this out here for y'all. Clara Goodwin said, got my Jackery 500 last night. Amen to that. Amen. Beachside Gardener canned 7 quarts of green beans today. I'm sorry for sniffing like a bum, y'all. Spring is here, whether you believe it or not. Pollen was all over my car today, and my nose is tearing me up. See, I got a canner in the mail today. So excited. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. Thank you. It ain't just me. We just spreading knowledge. I'm learning from the greats too. Have you looked at the energy generator? No, I haven't heard of that one. Raw Juice Soapery, how you doing? You all over the place too, like me tonight. How you doing tonight, Raw Juice? Canned chicken breast. Amen to that. Only can some sauce. I was over on Turf Therapy video. He was sipping. A couple other people I watched was sipping. Then I start sipping. So I'm about 2 sleeves in. Pollen on my car too. Meant to drive through the car wash. Yep, it's rough out here. Hey, Game Nerd Mom. Hey, little mama, how you doing? Broke the bank in order to and ordered our Berkey today. Your Berkey water filter. Amen to that. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, Candace Edwards. Hey, Led. What diamond you dropping on us tonight? Oh, no diamonds. Just trying to help wherever I can. I'm doing just learning a lot from good. I'm going to get right into it, y'all, because I don't want to keep y'all all night. I know, what is it? It's 9:30. I'm gonna get right into it, okay? I had a friend tonight that really sparked this video. Her name is Finesse. She said I can say her name. I'm not gonna give her last name. Do you have any info about a wood stove? Yes, get one. Get a wood burning stove. That's the info. That's all you need to know. You should have one. If you don't have a wood-burning fireplace, you need a wood-burning stove, okay? Wow. Hey, Crafty, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Canned 10 pounds. Let me get another tissue, because this one gonna drive me crazy. It's already moist. All right. We in business now, family. We in business. I hate getting up. I hate doing that. Soon as I start the video, then my nose really start tripping. So please excuse me. We're going to get right into it anyway. I'm 2 sheets, Turf. 2 sheets, bruh. I was sipping with you while you was sipping that wine. Okay. Don't get a champion. I had to take mine to a small engine shop. Yeah, that's not one of them. I don't advise that either. Shout out to Led inspiring new struggling YouTube creators, because I'm doggone sure one of them. Listen, we all gotta start somewhere. Long as you start, we gonna be all right. You gotta start before you can make it big or whatever your goal is. If you don't start, you're just gonna always be up in the bleachers somewhere watching the game. Let me see. Karen, guys. Yes, you will. I have a Presto 23 quart, the water bath canner, and the fruit saver steam canner. I have canned chicken breast, rice, bean, red bean. Will be canning and stocking up. Good, good. Raw juice soaper. He said, let's sniff him because he was in the camp in a tent outside. I smell like smoke. All my clothes still smell like smoke. And yes, I still got on my same shirt. Listen, I'm off. I'm gonna rock my shirt. Let me see. These my pajamas. Let me see. Hey, lad, I've been canning like crazy. I've been canning beef, beef hot dog, beef hot dogs. Whew. Ooh, unless they're good hot dogs, then that's different. Hey, Frugal Nurse Homestead, you got us out here on these YouTube garden streets. Let me tell you something, Frugal. I was mad at you yesterday. You know why I was mad at you? Because I was like, listen, I made a decision last night on that video last night. Um, and listening to you, I kept repeating your video. A lot of them views came from your boy because I kept watching your video over and over and over again. So, listen close, family. I got two stories to tell before we get deep into the juices and berries, okay? Number one, a lot of people contacted me and told me, hey, your video was taken down from last night. Everybody see that? Everybody saw that my video was removed? Okay. My video was removed for a security breach. Everybody was like, Led, I think they're trying to come at you. Some of y'all said, I think they're trying to get you. They're trying to scam you, spam you or something. That wasn't an issue. It was a security breach on my own behalf. On my own behalf. Okay? I'm not going to say what it was. Some of y'all already know what it was because you, thank God for you, y'all contacted me. So I put the video back because there was so much good knowledge in it. And I thought the live feed was going to come back, but it didn't. The live feed was jumping. The live feed has so much information. And that's the only reason I'm doing this again tonight. Because I'm praying that the live feed will give as much information as they did yesterday. I cannot recover the live feed. I wish I could because you guys was nailing it. So, with that being said, I had to remove it, had to fix a few things, and then I brought it back because there was a lot of good information in the video. So, there was a person named Finesse. Let me see. I was wondering why I could not access that chat. Yeah, I can't either. I can't even see it on my end either. But there was a person, her name, I think it's a her, her name is Finesse. She brought forth a question. I was not going to do a video today. I said, I'm getting on people's nerves, but I said, you know what? This question is so epic to me, or her content matter. I said, oh, I'm doing it. I got to do it. I even asked her, is it okay if I say your name? Okay. She asked me if I have a deep freezer. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I was asked this several times, just in one night. If I have a deep freezer, why do I need to can my food? If I have a deep freezer, why do I need to can my food? All I'm worried about is, and I'm just scatting here, okay? If I got a freezer, why do I need to even bother canning? Perfect. The question was so, it touched me all the right way, like Johnny Gill, okay? Because my answer is, me and Lady Les sat at the table talking about this during dinner tonight. Can you record yourself on iPad? I don't know what that means. We talked about this all day. And the deep freezer, your freezer in a blackout situation is not sustainable. Your freezer, your electric big garage deep freezer is not sustainable. Okay? I want to make sure, yeah, I do this right. Your freezer, if you kick the plug out, which I do all the time, is not sustainable. Your freezer might last you maybe a week, 2 weeks tops if you don't open it. Maybe, depending on what kind you have. But once that power is out, the timer starts. The timer starts for all of your food to go bad. Meat, vegetables, I don't care what you got in there. It's going bad and there's nothing you can do about it. So, a freezer is good in a normal climate. A freezer is good in normal times. There is no comparison between a freezer, freezing your food, and canning your food. There is zero. You cannot top that. The only difference, the only other thing I suggest is dehydrating. Lady Lead dehydrates food. I learned how to can food. When you purchase a pressure canner or a water bath canner, you can your food. Guess what? This has been sitting on the shelf since, make sure my information ain't on here. No, since 8/8/20. Now, I got food from all the way back last year, last March, when Lady Cheryl, Homestead Heart, New Orleans Gardener, Mama, Daughter, Sister, all these great people taught me how to pressure can my food. I had no idea. Lady Led knew how to water bath can. We didn't know nothing about pressure canning. They taught us. And now look, this food will last me for years. If I kick that deep freeze plug out or the lights go out with the grid keep going out, your food is on a timer for destruction. If you depend on a deep freezer and refrigerator to keep your food safe during a bad time, you are greatly mistaken. And you need to do more research and you need to upgrade your knowledge on canning your food, dehydrating your food, like turning your meat into jerky, or salting your meat. That's another way to preserve your meats. Salting. Your vegetables need to just go in a can. Plain and simple. You can dehydrate frozen vegetables. I do this all the time. Put in soups and stews. Exactly. And people keep asking me, why haven't I bought a freeze dryer? I haven't bought a freeze dryer because it draws too much energy, number one. If the lights go out, number two, it's on a power source. So it's kind of like, it's not sustainable. And it's expensive as all get out. BM, if freezer goes out, you can put your freezer outside in the winter in the cooler. No, that's only in the winter, in the north, in those cold parts of the world. That ain't gonna work for down in the south. The southern regions of America, that is not gonna work. Ever. Even in our, listen, it's winter time now. Some people right now, your temperature is what? Where you are. Your temperature is what? 30 degrees, maybe 40. Some people are still in the teens. Let me tell you something. It's 73 degrees out there right now. Now, let me see, because I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to you. Let me turn this. I don't want to give my information out. It's been warm all day. all day. I'm gonna tell you right now. Come on now. It's it is 57 degrees in the southern regions of America. We don't have the luxury like I did when I was back in Ohio, where you could put your cooler outside and that was your refrigerator. Us poor people did it. Me and Lady Leia did that a many years. You bought a refrigerator that don't work or it conk out. You put it in a freeze, a cooler like this, and you put your cooler outside on your back porch with a chain on it. That's how we kept stuff cold until you can get enough money to buy your refrigerator. That don't work everywhere. That's a very small pieces of the country that you could pull that off. And then you also have in other parts of the country, you put your cooler outside in the wintertime to keep stuff cold because it's cold. Now you got to worry about predators. You got to worry about bears, coyotes, wolves, everything coming to try to tear your cooler up to get that food because they can smell it. Trust me, I know. So it's a little bit more than that. Um, Canning is sustainable. I wanted to learn how to can and pressure can and water bath can, and you should too, because that's the ultimate prepping guide to store food. Canning your food and drying your food, like dehydrating it. Those are the two most definite, most positive ways to store your food in blackout conditions. That's what you need to know. So to my friend Finesse, that's why I'm like, she was like, with all due respect, and I trust me, with all due respect, I gotta disagree. Your deep freezer, when the lights go out, um, is garbage. And I'm gonna tell you another one because another person told me I could just run my solar panels and run my solar generator and keep my deep freezer running, blocky bloopty blip, right? Boom. Wrong. Double wrong with cheese on them junks, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've been doing so much research, solar generators don't work that way. For you to bring in enough power, you have to have the right electric generator that can bring in enough wattage and store enough wattage and put out enough wattage to keep just your freezer running. Those cost about $5,000 to $10,000. Then on top of that, you're gonna have a backyard full of solar panels. Okay? You're gonna have a backyard, you're gonna have an ocean of solar panels if you can afford one of those that can do that. You have a backyard full of solar panels that can blow away in the wind. If you got a storm, if it's a power outage, there's a problem outside, right? That means it can blow away, it can float away. Something bad is happening. It can get stolen. If you got about 5 to 10 solar panels outside, you have a major problem. Okay, let's just say that you can afford that generator and you can afford those solar panels. All of that power just to keep your deep freeze running? I wouldn't do that. That's a waste of energy, right? Waste of energy. That energy could be used to do anything else. You could be using that much energy to power a small heater to heat your room up. That much energy could be used for your dialysis machine, for your CPAP, for your mini refrigerator to keep your insulin cold. Deep freezer? Why use a deep freezer when you got your food? Think about this too. Not just in a jar, but it's already cooked. This is ready to eat. There is nothing you have to do to this but pull out a fork and eat it. You do not necessarily, unless, that's a pleasure thing to heat it up. But by right, you could just pull this out, pull out a fork or a spoon, and start going to town. This is already cooked and ready to eat. No more power wasted. How about on cloudy days will the panel still work? It depends on what system you have and how powerful your system is. All of that matters. And you are right. If the clouds come, how are you powering this deep freezer? No matter what, even if you have the right system, it's still going to deplete the wattage that comes into your system. So your batteries won't charge as fast, not fast enough to keep up with the power wattage that the deep freezer is eating up. See? It's crazy. So that's a big, huge waste of money and energy and power trying to do something that is not sustainable. Wind turbines. That's all I saw. Can we can I think you mean beef sausage? Yes. Yes, you can. Same in California wildfire. All that smoke cover over the sun, it won't charge. Right. You got to be ready for that type of stuff. That's why I have a gas generator, I have a home system, and I have an electric system that I'm going to tell you about at the end of this video that I can pick up and leave. I can pick up my gas, I can pick up my solar generator and leave if need be. How much hands in the dirt? Okay, talking hands in the dirt. So, it's not sustainable, family. This is sustainable. I literally have friends, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest, New Orleans Gardener, Homestead Heart, and I don't know how I keep missing Granny Karma. These ladies, these 4 ladies that I know personally, they're eating food from years ago. And I'm here to prove to you after 1 year, I've only been doing this for 1 year, this food tastes like I canned it and cooked it today, like a few minutes ago. That's what this tastes like. Y'all saw me make them doggone cowboy beans in that chicken breast? That's what I used. And it tastes incredible. Working on a gas generator this year. And piece your stuff together. You ain't got to do everything so fast. People talk about winter, but in the summer, power goes out as well. Exactly. Summer goes out as well. But you know what? Summer is better than going out in the winter because you can live in the winter. You're going to be hot, and you're going to be sticky, and you're going to be uncomfortable. You can make it better in the winter. It's even in the history book. You do not want to get caught up in the winter time when the lights go out. You dig what I'm saying? The winter or with some children, that's the worst time on the planet to be in the dark. So summertime, you can make it. Take it from a brother that lived in the north all my life. I was born and raised in the snow. And then I came down, other half of my life, I've been in the south. You know why Southerners don't move north, but Northerners move south? It's because it's hard to stay warm. It's hard to stay warm, especially when you ain't used to it. It's hard. Don't nobody want that. It's things you can do to stay cool, though. Put it like this. It's a lot easier to stay cool than it is to get warm. I promise you that. You hot, go jump in some water. You hot, you can fan yourself. You hot, take your clothes off. When you cold to the bone, there is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. You cannot like trick your body into working and making that happen. You can't function in that. That's some stuff you kind of got to be born into. You understand? But getting cool, no problem. That's why you don't see too many Southerners moving north, but you see a lot of Northerners moving south. We can get used to the heat. You can't get used to the cold. A cold, windy night in Chicago, New York. Have you ever done that around the Great Lakes, Lake Michigan, the Maumee River? Have you ever? You have no idea. You have no idea the chill. Most people have never felt their bones. You know how we talk about the chill in your bones? That's real. You felt your skin get cold. You ain't been cold to the bone. That's a feeling that I say, and my mama said, that's the feeling of near death. When you that cold, that got to be what death got to feel like. Because you can feel that this is wrong. Okay? Yeah, down the doggone streets, windy streets of Chicago, down Michigan Avenue. You know I know about it. That wind whip around them doggone buildings like it's trying to whip your tail. You really feel abused. Okay? In Buffalo, New York, you feel abused. So I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to keep y'all all night. Okay, now electric generator, and free. Oh, I did that. It's not sustainable. So that's why I say you need a gas generator. If you don't have any generators, this is something somebody else hit me with in the email today. If you don't have any generator and you live in a home, not an apartment, in a house, whether you rent or you own, your first generator should be gas. Your first generator should be a gas generator if you don't have any. If you live in a house, your first generator should be a gas generator because a gas generator is way more powerful than an electric generator, hands down. I know it's noisy and everything else, but it can power everything you need to power. Your secondary generator should be an electric, solar, or inverter or such. Trust and believe that. Now, that rule changes if you live in an apartment. If you've always lived in an apartment and you have no plans on moving out of an apartment and you always want to live in an apartment, your first generator, if you have no generator, should be an electric inverter, a solar that we talking about, solar generator. That's what your first generator should be. Okay? And if you live in an apartment, don't go with any little ones. You really want to invest in a bigger size solar electric power generator. You want to go hard if that's your first and you live in an apartment. So the rules change between you living in a house versus you living in an apartment. Then you have to you have to trim that to your needs. I need everybody to ask yourself in reality, what do you need? What are you trying to power? Me and Lady Leah did this last night before we went to bed, and we did it again today at dinner. What you need to ask yourself this. What would we need to power? I said, you look at your side of the family, your whole side of the family. I'm going to look at my whole side of the family. What issues do everybody in our family need, or our immediate family? What do we need to power? How many people is on like CPAP machines? How many people are on asthma medications that need the asthma machine when that doggone inhaler run out? How many people need medication cooled? All of that, you add all of that up and how many watts each one of those machines is, and that will tell you what kind of system you should be trying to look for. Everybody keeps saying, Larry, you think I should buy the 290 Jackery? I don't know your situation. You have to do the math and ask yourself, what do you need this power for? Don't just go out and buy the whole $5,000 system, but all you're trying to do is power your iPad and listen to your Pandora, that's not practical or logical. Okay? Any recommendations or the electric generator? I need one. I just got through saying it. I can't tell you which one you should get. You have to ask yourself those questions. What do you need the power for? How much power do you need, right? Then you trim that down to, okay, just say all of that is going to cost me, but I need at least 1,000 watts of power running. Then you start looking at which brand do you want? Which one can give you everything that you need to the close that it could possibly get? Frugal Nurse Holmes just said all you need is a fork and a spoon, and if you have canned food, exactly. And you don't need that if you gangster. Just sit there and just knock your bone out the box, right? You ain't even need that. You still holding your pinky out using the spoon. So, okay. I knocked all of that out in just one few things. Okay. Now I'm gonna listen to y'all for a second, and then I'm gonna get right into the nitty gritty. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about the video from last night. Okay, last night the video didn't go through. Told y'all about that. And security breach. Okay. Me and Lady Leigh had a long conversation late last night. Number one, when everybody contacted me about the video, I went in and I pulled it down. Guess what I found out? Did everybody see me purchase the Jackery 500 last night? How many people watched me live purchase the Jackery last night online? Show of hands. Show of hands. Everybody was in the house last night. Okay, even if you watched the replay, you watched me purchase it. Right. Okay. So when I went to bed, okay, I was trying to be economical. And I told Lady Led, I said, I purchased it online in front of everybody. The video got messed up, but I'm just letting you know, I spent the money. This is what we had to do. That's why I love her, y'all. That's why I love her. She said, okay, so she always kicked that head when she kicking knowledge. So why did you get the 500? I said, well, we already got the gas generator. That's the bomb. We already have a home system for stationary use. She said, yeah, but what? I mean, that don't make any sense. I said, well, if we got the gas generator, we don't need that much more power. We just need a little backup. She said, baby, you got to think about something. Number one of your tools costs what the big one costs. So why would you make that more important than the generator? When you got plenty of tools, why would you make the generator secondary, number one? Number two, she said, we need that power. And when she started listing stuff off that we need, I was like, oh. I said, baby, I already bought it. I don't know if she magic or what. I go back in to the thing. I said, everybody gonna be mad at me. They saw me buy that 500. I go back again. Y'all witnessed it yesterday. What happened? My payment didn't go through. Again, my payment did not go through. So I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Normally I would be upset, but it's another sign. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Right? She said, baby, don't get that. Get what you want, because me, like a lot of y'all, We a penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch until you got a bunch of little penny pinchers, right? You penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch, penny pinch until you have a bunch of little penny pinchers that you're trying to spend more money so you can hook them together to make one. You will end up spending the same amount of money or more in the long run trying to patch all of these together just to keep the doggone computer running. She said, baby, get what you really know you need the first time. And because she said, you going to get that and you ain't going to be happy and you going to buy another one. Boom! I said, God, that woman loved me. I said, what did I say last night? What did I say y'all heard me say? I said, oh, I'm going to buy two. And the reason I'm going to buy two is because I can have two. And then one, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to go get back and get another one. She called it. Man, 30 years of this game, she know me. She know me. Sometimes I'm full of nonsense. She know it. So, with that said, I went back in to get the jackery. Here's the good news. Went back in. I said, all right, you right, baby. I'm going to get the jackery. I figured out what the problem was with my payment because I went to go buy the Duracell and put it back. Then I went to go buy the Jackery 500, put it back. All that stuff was still on my account. And they figured somebody must have got his doggone card and trying to rob him. Because all these big purchases on my credit card is showing at the bank. They canceled my card. So today, I figured out, I went to the bank. Oh yeah, your card's been canceled. There's been a breach on your card. It says here you had a purchase for $5.99, one for $12.99. I was like, that's all me. So I had to get another card. All of that being said, family, I went to get the Jackery 1000. I said, I'm going hard. I'm going hard. I went to get the Jackery 1000. I clicked on the Jackery, and right up under it was the Bluetti. Everybody kept saying, Leg, get the Bluetti. Get the Bluetti. I don't need that much power. That Bluetti is the best of the best of the best, sir. Okay? What's up, Grow with Renee? I said, I don't need that. What did I say last night? I don't need that much power. I don't believe I need that. Now that brought back my next thing. I keep telling you, you don't need that much power. You don't need that much power. But family, if the mess go on sale, get it. So I don't know if it's still on there. I can look for you. Look, I ain't gonna show you my information again. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I got 21 pages open for all these different pages of knowledge I've been looking at all night and day. Do you know I clicked on the Jackery 1000 and mess around and the Bluetti was the exact same price as the Jackery because it had just went on sale. You see it, Turf? You see it? The Bluetti, y'all, I don't know if it still is, but the Bluetti, I can't say the price. The Bluetti is the same price as the Jackery 1000. The Bluetti 1500 is the same price as the Jackery 1000. Tell me that's not miraculous. Tell me that's not a miracle. All of this crazy, weird stuff is happening. And I'm like, what? I'm trying to get gas today and my card don't work. So I go to the bank. Like I'm about to run out of gas. And they told me that all of this came right? Cut it out, man. This was so bizarre. I have never been through any of this before. That's bizarre or miraculous. So I happened to go online and look under. I said, this got to be a fluke. This guy, and I'm going to show it to you when I get it. And I'm going to show you everything. Can you believe that? So if y'all look at, I'm going to see just real briefly, okay? Now, real briefly. I'm going to see if it still is real briefly for you, okay? I'm not going to show you this time, but I'm going to just check. Here we go. Give me 2 ticks. Give me 2 ticks. I ain't fast on the computer like my baby is. She fast. Her little fingers be moving like one of them tree sloths with them long fingernails, just clicking in the tree. Just clicking in the tree. Okay. Listen close. I'm not going to say the price. I'm not going to say the price because they might knock me. But the 1,500, I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to make sure ain't none of my information on here because I really, really want to show you. I'm going to show you. I don't want another breach, but check it out. Let me unplug this. Hold on, family. I'm trying to make sure ain't nothing showing. I just want to show you this. Same price as the Jackery. 1,000. So you got the 1,500 for the same price as the 1,000. Okay. Now you got to ask yourself, I know it's a lot of people wondering or saying to themselves, Led, that price is ridiculous. It is. Even I agree. And I even said it last night. That price makes my nerves a little hurt. Make me want to go to the bathroom. But what about the solar panels? You don't necessarily need the solar panels right away. You can wait on your solar panels. That's the main game right there. You can be plugging this up. This thing is so powerful, it will run your deep freezer. It will run your refrigerator. It will run your stove. This one is the one, okay? Now, the Jackery 1,000 with the solar panels costs, I can't say the number, but it's like, you get what I'm saying? Now that they dropped the price on the Bluetti, it's only $100 more. Why wouldn't you get 500 more watts for a better system with 2 solar panels? 120-watt solar panels? Cut it out. This, I don't know how long this is going to last, but it's here and I just showed it to you, so I can't even make this up. So, people is still like, Led, that's too much money, bro. I don't got that kind of money. I got a lot of comments. I got a lot of, is it loud? Absolutely not. It whisper like a scared child. Please, Father, may I have more? Absolutely not. You can't hear the doggone thing. That or the Jackery. You can't hear it. So that's the other part. Which unit? The Bluetti 1,500. It's different prices You gotta look. I'm telling you, scroll down. Keep scrolling. I think this might be on the 3rd page or something, but keep scrolling till you get it. Which is better? It's a big debate, but most people say the Bluetti. It's Jackery, Yeti, Bluetti. So those are the top of the top. Please, the only reason I'm sharing all this knowledge is because the more I ask people about this stuff, nobody knows how it works. So if I'm learning how it works, I'm going to teach you how it works. I know how this old rascal works here, but this new age fandangle stuff, and remember one other thing, the money that you're spending on this is for convenience. Emil say, PayPal credit card, I need that generator. Let me tell you something. Want to hear what I did today? I don't have that kind of money. I don't. And I told y'all what I had to do yesterday. You know what I did today? Before I didn't even think twice. I hit send. I didn't do no video on it or nothing. I hit boom, purchase. It's on its way. I went and sold 2 of my tools. I went and hopped 2 of my tools. Remember one thing, family. Some people collect gold. Some people collect silver. Some people collect cars. Some people collect tools, if you dig what I'm saying, okay? What you do need to understand is these things, whether you like them or you're for them or you voted for them or against them, they're an asset. Things I carry on my hip, they're an asset. And they don't depreciate very much. If anything, those tools appreciate. So every time I sell a tool, I get more money for it than I did purchasing it. So my generator will be pretty much, I ain't gonna say free, but you understand, I had to liquidate some of my assets to make this major investment. So instead of me messing with my pocket, I had to liquidate some assets. And that's what people don't even realize walking around today. People are buying garbage. You spending your money on trash, like tennis shoes. Nobody will ever buy those tennis shoes from you, ever. Ever, never, ever. Nobody is investing in things that they can liquidate when they get in a jam. And it ain't always got to be gold, silver, coins, and that stuff. It don't. It does not. There's other things of value in life that is even worth more than cash. Because in these trying times, you get more money for a couple of tools than you will for a gold coin. Look at the stock market. I double dog dare you. Now is the time. And here's the thing, just like the stock market, okay? There is not many tools to be sold right now. So just like the stock market, when there's not that much gold out there to be had, what happens? The price goes up, right? So for you to invest in gold or silver, you got to come out your pocket more to purchase it. There is no difference with tools. Right now, the world is in a pinch. Everybody is buying up all the tools because everybody is scared of something bad going to happen. There is no tools in any of the tool stores. Therefore, everything that I sell, I can sell it for 2 or 3 or 4 times its actual worth, just like you would do with gold or silver. And that's what I did today. Normally, I would turn it in and I would have to wait and they would give me a check later on or something. Not today. Today, I got a check immediately. How much you want for it? How much you want? I look around those shelves, no tools, nowhere. Wow. How much you want for it? Really? Yeah. They gave me what I wanted for it. So to me, I just jeopardized or liquidated one asset that's important to my household for protection for another that's for protection. Only deal is I got plenty of these tools, so I'm not hurt. That's how the market works. It ain't always got to be about coins and silver. Family, use your head before you get your little checks just coming out. Think about assets and think about security. Trust me on this. That's just a little quick, that's some ghetto Wall Street right there, 101. Everything that you think is worth, because you hear it all the time from rich people. Oh, gold and silver is at its all-time high. Yeah, so is them tools, Jack. Okay? So here's the deal with people that don't like, that's right, bartering and trade. The people that don't like tools and they don't believe in them, you don't have to. It's no different than purchasing gold or silver. You purchase it and then you put it in the bank or you put it in a safe or your safe deposit box and you wait till the market is high, then you sell. Supply and demand. So I was able to get and afford that setup today for just liquidating my assets. Let me see. Trina Ian says, I did purchase the solar kit from Harbor Freight. It's a great kit. It's a great kit. It really is. But it's stationary. Because I'm going to be honest with you, even the new kit, my new kit, I haven't even brought it out the box. It's in my garage. Even the new kit can be heavy and cumbersome. All the pieces. You need something stationary because you can get a lot more wattage in and out of a stationary system that you build. You can build a system for a fraction of the cost that it would cost you for a generator that you can just pick up and leave with. Remember, you're paying for convenience, okay? I have a system that will never probably leave this house. But I also have my gas and my electric that if it jump off and I have to leave, I can pick up and put in my pack. So remember that. There's all different kinds of ways. There's a lot of people thinking about, oh, well, I'm going to stay here and defend my house. I ain't leaving my house. I'm going to stay here and defend my house. If it's a fire coming or a flood, remember, the enemy is not always another human being. Your threat is not always another human being coming to harm you. Sometimes it's Mother Nature. Mother Nature, humans give you a choice whether you want to stand your ground and fight or flee. Mother Nature tells your butt, if you don't leave, I will destroy you. I won't kind of do it. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability that I've been working on for trillions of years. I will destroy you and everything you stand for if you stand here and try to go against me, Mother Nature. So the people that usually stay and be like, I'm staying, the volcano is blowing up, I don't care, I lived here for 25 years and I'm not leaving. You'll never see those people again. The people that try to last out through those storms, and they get washed away, and then they have to spend all the money and energy and equipment to save them off of a roof from flooding because they was like, I'm gonna wait it out. Some of those people don't get saved. Sometimes it's a lot of people on the roof, and that chopper can only get to one house at a time. That water is raising a foot every 2 minutes. Okay? So you got to be ready to save yourself. Stop waiting on people to come and save you. Right now is no better time on the planet. And I'm not, let's think about this. I'm not making not a nickel trying to give you any of this information. I'm not making a red cent. You can buy whatever generator you want. You can prep however you want. I ain't making a dime. So I'm not selling you anything. All I'm giving you is another chance at life. Because usually in these days, people ain't thinking about none of this stuff. We're so distracted by everything that's going on and all the stuff they put in your face to distract you. We ain't thinking about the stuff we supposed to be thinking about. Preservation of you and your family's life. We're not thinking about that. We thinking about how can I make myself look richer than you? How can I make myself look like I have more than you do? For what? Kelly Dennis says, yes, I'm loaded up, freeze dried. That's right. Get your freeze dried food together too. Andrea Burton, my vehicle is packed when the hurricane is 300 miles out. Amen. We're so busy pretending that we're something that we're not that we forget what we should be doing. And I told you, I'm going to get on your nerves reminding you of what we should all be doing. You know why I've been doing this every day? This is almost, I guess you can kind of say, a prepper's vlog, if you will, because I'm showing you every step of the way of what I've been doing to get to another level of security for my family. And all my hopes is that you're trying to do it too. Because all of us have children, and if your children is grown, you got grandchildren. If they grown, you got great-grandchildren. It's our job to protect the rest of our family. You know why you watching me? It's 586 people watching right now. 586 people watching me right now. And listen to me, whether you believe in me or not, you don't care or not, one thing we all have in common, whether you're a friend or a foe of me, you're watching me because we are like-minded, whether you like me or not. And part of that is we all are doing this because nobody else in our family will. You are watching me and I am watching you because we're that weirdo in the family is the only one that want to grow the food to feed the rest of the family when the rest of the family think we're nuts. Think you know I'm right. The rest of the family think you're a weirdo because you got a garden, you got a beautiful home or a little yard, and all you think about is planting seeds. Like Lady Linda say, dropping seeds. And they think you're a nut job. They don't want to have a barbecue at your house because they know, oh, she gonna be talking about her broccoli and her cauliflower. I don't feel like hearing that. Let's have a barbecue at Bruce's house. I'm trying to go over there, man. She gonna be trying to feed us asparagus and all kind of strange stuff. You don't think I don't get that? I get the same thing. They come over my house. All they want to talk about is them chickens and stuff, man. I ain't trying to hear all that. We trying to watch the football game and eat some barbecue. He gonna want to be talking about his brassicas and his okra. I don't want to talk about football, family. I don't. I want to talk about, man, how we about to get out this mess. I don't want to talk about a bunch of millionaires playing ball. I don't. All due respect. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear, man, how is we about to get out of this mess that we in? And if you ain't got no solutions, I don't want you over to my house, no way. So, with that being said, family, I'm going to finish this out with, I got the Bluetti 1500 and it's on its way. I thought I wanted the Jackery, and I did. And I was going to get the Jackery 1000. And it's just as good. But for the same price, you can get 500 more watts and a better product The Jackery is great. Bluetti is better. Do it. Stop skimping on your safety. Okay, cut corners and cut prices on your shoes and cut prices on your luxuries. It's no worse feeling in the world than if you cut prices on stuff that's supposed to save your life. If you go out and you get all cheap and go buy some ball head tires from that little tire place on the corner that's fenced in, and he be like, what size tire you got on there? What size tire you got? P2 55, 95, 70s. I think I got one there. What kind? But it don't matter. You want? You want the white wall inside, or you want it on the outside? He ain't got no wheel balancer or nothing. He ain't gonna rotate him or nothing. He about to slap that tire on your car and be like, all right, that'll be about $75. $75. Give me $75. Man, I ain't got $70. All right, give me $50. Give me $50. I ain't got $50. Man, give me $20. We call it even. Them dudes. All due respect to my tire fellas. But for real though, cut it out. Okay? We all gotta hustle. But that's risky. You need to step your game up a little bit. So when you get on the road and you know you got a long way to go, and you got your babies in the back seat, and you got that ball head tire on your Chevy, you wrong for that. That's all I'm saying. I ain't judging. Yes, I am. You wrong for that. You know you got them babies in the back. If you in that car by yourself, you take your own life in your own hands. But you got them babies in the back. You trying to take them to school. That ball head tire, old donut tire, and is your whole car linked over like this. Your car tired from being linked over like that. If you linked over like that with your badass back, you know you gonna be hurting. What you think it's doing to your car? Ain't no different. Go on and get a new tire on there. So when you skimp on stuff that's supposed to save your life. Really? We got to stop that. It's stuff that you can skimp on and it's stuff you can't. When you go to the dentist, do you want your Uncle Richard to do it or do you want to go to a dentist? Because your Uncle Richard, he be like, listen, man, I'm off that road. Which tooth is hurting? I swear to God I'll get it out for you. Which one of them tooth hurt you? Because, see, I went to dental school. And you know your other, oh, yeah, you know he went to dental school. Yeah, I went to dental school. Which one of them tooth is hurting for you? Man, you said toofus. If you went to dental school, you said the word toofus? None of that adds up. I'll just keep on chewing on this cotton ball for a while. You ain't going to let Uncle Richard take your tooth out. You're going to go to a professional. Because your life is a jeopardy. You got that pain in your side that won't go away. Your appendix might have burst. You don't know. You know. You ain't going to let Uncle Richard check it out. Huh, lift your shirt up. lift your shirt up. Lift your shirt up. Let me see. Because I had this happen to me back in 74. And you got the same. See, we related. The same thing. I had the same lump. Why is it black, though? Is it supposed to be black? Go to the hospital. Stop letting Uncle Richard do everything. Okay? Go to the hospital. You ain't gonna let him do that. Things that's supposed to save your life, family, that's what we're supposed to be saving our money for and liquidating our assets for our better health, just like the food that you eat in your body. We're supposed to be putting all our time and effort into our gardens because we want the best stuff for our health and for our body to live longer. No different on any other aspect of life that's going to preserve and save your life. Okay? So that's why I'm doing it. So to the average person, what I'm doing in this purchase sounds ridiculous. But if you went out and bought a pair of Air Jordans I would think you're ridiculous. And on that note, I just talked to a friend of my Game Nerd Mom. What did I say today? Have you noticed that most of the people that purchase things like Air Jordans are walking or catching the bus? You hear that moment of silence? That's how you know they got on Air Jordans, because they're walking or catching the bus. That's why you never see none in the car, because the people in the car is driving. And usually you see people get out the car where they got on flip-flops, Timberlands. They paying for that car. They're paying for they sacrifice the money for the shoes to pay for the car. Most people got Air Jordans and stuff like that. You walking so they can show off their shoes. But if they walk 2 city blocks, the shoes is worthless. After 2 city blocks, the shoes is worthless. Soon as the crease get over that big daddy toe with the knuckle on it, they worthless. Your shoe got that knuckle now. You will never sell that. So, family, just a piece of advice. Right now, the world is in trouble. Invest in your safety. And some of the things that y'all emailing me, I applaud you. I applaud you, because you're taking one extra step towards helping save your family, because it's not all about you. You're thinking about saving your mama, saving your daddy, saving your granny, saving your babies, saving your cousin and your friends and your neighbors. Your purchases right now on safety and prepping does not have anything to do with just you. Because if it was just you, you wouldn't have a problem. You got to understand something. You're going to be in trouble one time or another too. And you're going to need help. What if nobody is there to help you? Use that. Use that, please. You're going to need help. Whether you think you are or not, you're going to need help. Okay? So, let me see. Reveal light. I purchased a Mr. Buddy heater yesterday. I'm trying to convince my mom to get the same for herself as well. Now she started seeing the importance of prepping. And you know what? Look, surprise your mom. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. I don't care what it is. Just take her one. Buy her one and be like, you owe me one. I ain't kidding. Drop something off. I drop stuff off at my mama door all the time. She's like, what's this for? Just don't, let's not talk about it right now. There you go. Just drop her one off. Be like, look, that Sunday dinner you keep on talking about you gonna make and you ain't made in like 3 weeks, 3 months. Go on, do that. I done got you the little buddy heater. You owe me about $100 worth of Sunday dinner. She'll do that. Blessed Garden said that's why we all have to have a blessing mind to encourage. Amen to that. Turf therapy. Okay, talking to Britt. So there you go. Mother's Day is coming up. There you go. Happy Mother's Day, buddy heater. Go warm your toes up. Try that out on for size. And I even brought you a little side pack of propane pellets. Okay. Thank you, Leamington Existing. So I just wanted to throw that out to you guys because the video went sour yesterday and I wanted to come back and tell y'all what happened, because a lot of people and a lot of y'all in here today is like, yo, Led, what happened to the video, man? Something happened. You okay, man? Did they come and get you? Everything is okay. There's a little security breach. I fixed it. It is what it is. Matter of fact, I heard the video went down several times. Now that I didn't do. I know, propane pellets, right? That's what I call them little tanks, propane pellets. Chauncey says, I think the car bug out box would make a good gift too. Amen. And you know what we're gonna do? I'm not kidding around. Me and Turf Therapy tonight. I was on Turf Therapy's live tonight, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a game called What's in Your Pack. And everybody right now, until we go live doing that. Hopefully this work. I really hope it work. We're gonna go over on everybody's channel and play what's in the pack. So what I want you to do is pretend prep. We are going to pretend prepping. What do you think you need to survive for a week inside your house? And put it in a bag. Put it in a bucket. I don't care what you put it in. What do you think your family would need? Just your immediate family or whoever you're legally in charge of. Who do you think, what do you think you need in your pack, meaning your supplies, to take care of them for a week? Okay? You play that, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to really, really play. I'm just putting it on your mind right now. Okay? So it's like a fantasy prep. What do you think? Write it down. Me and Lady Leia was doing this late last night. What do you think you're going to need in your pack to help you and your family survive for 1 week? So me, Ession Family Garden. If Ession, bruh, you in here, you don't know yet. Now you know. Me, you, Turf. I think I don't remember everybody Turf said, but I want this to be on everybody channel, so we can all show everybody exactly what we. Ession Family say I'm in. Turf. Sapper said he in, bruh. Who else was it? Was it Dan Permaculture Food Forest? We gonna play what's in the pack. Now, y'all fellas, remember something now. Now y'all gotta one up on me because y'all military personnel. So don't embarrass me. Okay? Don't embarrass me. Let me see. T4 Tiger says the old lady down the street is welcome though. Michelle Bride, so true. The garden mom says, sounds like fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, but it's actually really learning something. Now, this is the best part, is you're going to learn from me. I'm just a dude from the hood, but you're going to be learning from at least two that I know of, military personnel. What do you think they carry in their pack? What do you think they carry in their pack? That's very interesting, ain't it? These are people that has been sworn to protect and serve, so me and you can sit here and talk on this machine without anybody coming knocking us over the head. What do you think these soldiers, whether retired or not, what do you think these soldiers would have in their pack? So we're going to play with them, and we're going to get some ideas from these guys, all right? Because they are the real, true soldiers. They're the real protectors of the United States of America. Okay, it's a lot of false flaggers out there, and every time I catch one, I'm going to tear you up. But these dudes that I know personally, it's the real deal. Let's find out what they got in their pack, and then we all going to just follow suit. If you don't know and you ain't figured it out, and we see some ideas from other people, that's what we going to do. We going to sop that up. So we going to start it off on Turf Therapy channel. Then we probably go over to Sapper channel. We'll go from there. I don't care what order we go in, but I'm ready to the best of my ability. All right, everybody have a wonderful night. I'm going to let y'all go. I just want to let y'all know that a lot of crazy stuff happened yesterday, but I ended up with the Bluetti 1500 with two 120-watt solar panels for the exact same price. No, not the exact same price, but a couple dollars more than the Jackery 1000. Both units are exemplary. And you should do your research. Do not just jump on anything. The Yeti was great, but the Yeti, the ticket on that Yeti was like, whoo, that made me exhausted. So, all right. I hope everybody got a little bit of this. I think I went through everything. Yeah. All right. So do me a favor. I'm still taking in those emails. I'm off, so I'm able to check these emails. I'm able to check these texts. I got like 100 texts I ain't even looked at. So go ahead and give it to me and let me know, because a lot of people want to know which one should they get. And I am here right now for the rest of the week to go one-on-one with you and try to work out a few things and say, and try to help you figure out what you need. I can't tell you, but I can just help you figure out your power needs. What will you need? Like I just told a young lady tonight, you shouldn't start with electric. You should start with a gas generator right off the bat. And I also told a young lady today, don't even mess with the gas like at all, because she was in an apartment. Please start with an electric generator. And the Jackery 240 for the young lady that emailed me said all she was trying to like charge with like her phone and her like iPad and little stuff like that. That Jackery 240 comes with the solar panel. It comes with the solar panel, and I promise you, it's a little over 3 of them. I can't say the price, but it's a little over 3 of them. And I'm telling you, that's the best sold one out of all of them because it's so efficient and it's great for doing everything you was telling me to do. Frugal Nurse said, same people that think we're nuts will be looking for us in an emergency. And you know what? It's an honor. Frugal Nurse, it's an honor because I don't care if they call me crazy. And when you come and you need help, I won't even say I told you so. That's because they'll never forget your name. They'll never forget your face. And that's something, my sister, that we gonna get rewarded from the Father. We ain't gotta be pat on the back. We ain't gotta be, oh man, good going. I need that. I'm up in age, to the point where, thinking about the other side of the grass always be on our minds now. Just do the best you can do and be the best person you can be. So they can think I'm crazy, but as long as all the knowledge and the help that I can give other people, score me a few points with the man. All right. So you right. You right. Everybody have a wonderful night. All right. Leah Farmer 73. I love y'all. And I'm out. That happened to me all the time. I warn them. You gonna warn. Listen. You gonna warn people. I'm gonna say this. Stop warning them. Warning people ain't your job. Warning people ain't your job. Stop warning people. Your job is to lead by example. Stop sitting on your soapbox and telling people, you better, you're going to hell, you're going to die. Don't do that. That's not your job. That's his job. Your job is to lead by example. LBX. Your job is to lead by example. And soon other people will catch on and say, that's crazy, but it works. That look crazy, but it works. That's your only job, sister. So I don't care about who think I'm crazy. But when they see it works, it changes minds of people that don't have no clue on what you're doing. All right. Everybody, have a wonderful night. Left Farmer Server 3. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm about to go to bed and finish this little sip-a-roo. And I'm out. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Left Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out.